People do not celebrate Halloween. I can't say it any other way. I'm going to give you some word on it because, I've never seen such a stubborn people in this time that basically want to celebrate Satan. That just dumbs it down and says, oh, it's okay. It's all in fun and games. And the enemy loves that. The enemy, you're opening yourself to so many dark, crazy spirits. It's not of God. It is totally demonic. Ephesians 5:11, and it says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. Yes, but rather reprove them. 3 John 1:11, it says, beloved, follow not after which is evil. All right, which is evil. It's evil, but that which is good. He that doeth good is of God, but he that doeth evil hath not seen God. Romans 12:9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. 1 Thessalonians 5:21-22. Prove all things. Hold fast to that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil. It's evil. It's evil. Now I'm going to give you some history on Halloween because I know you're still not convinced. You probably plan all these parties and older adults going to do their thing and dress up like goons and Catwoman and all this ignorant, crazy stuff. Opening up spirits to your children, to just giving them over to the devil. Just giving them over to the devil. If you go to a church, I'll deal with that later. But if you have a church doing trunk and treat, you need to find you another church. I can't even put it no other way. Compromise. Simple as that. Get another church. Halloween is serious. It's having to do with the occult world. It's worshiping death and Baal. Halloween started with the Celtics and their devil worshiping priests, which were called Druids. Yes. Because it was, banned, Halloween. It was deemed Halloween. It was what? Samhain. Samhain. And to the Roman Catholic Church, it is called All Saints Day. So just there goes those Catholics. Yeah, that's why Catholicism is totally idolatry, not of God. Satanist. Did you know before it was called All Saints Day, it derived from being called Halloween? Yep. Basically, people praying to the dead. That's what Halloween's about. People are praying to the dead. This is the eve of All Hallows Day. The day before Hallows Day is what? October 31st. It was recognized as what? Hallows Eve. It's like we have New Year's Eve, the 31st. See? Look at that. I'm giving you some history on it. All Saints Day is also called All Hallows Day. All right? So the priest, he wanted to change it up, still derived from just something that's demonic. So he wants to call it All Saints Day, but basically just Halloween, okay? In a nutshell. Hallow as a noun means saint. Yes. Een is a what? Contraction of eve or evening before. This is where we get what? Halloween. All right? The eve of the Hallows Day. The day you worship the dead. The Roman Catholic Church, renamed it to appease the people. Halloween has also been a celebration of demons, of death, of cruelty. It's horrible. Everything that is horrible. That's what it is. Now I'm going to go into talking about the treats and the costumes and all that stuff because you guys still you think, oh, it's okay to dress up and then give treats out. No! Gave you the scripture on it said don't have no party of it. And God, what else do you need? Just so hard-headed. Then your children are possessed and disobedient and crazy spirits. You're opening up your children to and in your homes, and then you're wondering, then you praying to somebody, oh God, what's going on with my life? Yeah, you open it up to Satan. All right? The treats come from the demons saying to give them something so they won't turn on you. So the history of Halloween is that they will offer food, even shelter, to these spirits, all right, to these evil people, so they wouldn't be tormented. So that's where the treats come from. I'm gonna give you a treat, so you won't, you won't bother me. That's what. So to dress up as well was a way to hide from the demons and appear like you're one of them. So that's why you see people dressed like goons and death and I don't know, ghosts and witches. That's what they actually were. All right. So that's why people dress up. They dressed up like that because they want to blend in. All right. So they wouldn't be harmed. So they want to blend in and dress up like the demon. Okay. So that's where the costumes came from. All right. You know why you do what you do. All right. And they feared them. They feared them. They feared these people. They were fearful of these people, okay? It's all about fear. Think about it. Haunted houses, all about scaring people. You're traumatizing your children, having these, going to these scary houses and haunted houses, and you think it's funny. It's not. Having the head severed off, it's not. All right? Trick or treat comes from the saying, give me something or I will torment you. That's where the treat comes from. Now the jack-o'-lantern. Let's go talk about the jack-o'-lantern now. All right. Did you know the jack-o'-lantern was a symbol of severed heads? You are contributing to this demonic day. This is what they did. The Celtics celebrated by having many severed heads in their house. That means they killed people and beheaded them. And they put their heads, imagine all these heads, in their house. Almost like a trophy of all the people that they killed. Do you understand me? So you're up there carving jack-o'-lanterns and so forth. Crazy. You don't even know what you're doing. Conjuring up spirits. Doing what demons do. Crazy. They believe that the head housed the soul and was the most sacred part of the body. Yeah, that's why they had that. That's why you have the carving of those jack-o'-lanterns and so forth. Because it symbolized those severed heads. That's why you have the face and they have the carved out eyes and so forth. Because it's a head, right? A jack-o'-lantern head, yes. Right? Talking about giving the appearance of the dead. And did you know as well, to go even further, that they have candles inside of them? They may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, several candles. Those were all the many souls of the people that they killed. Right? Especially innocent children. The candles, how many candles they had inside of those jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah. See how crazy what you're doing? See what you're doing? Crazy. Okay? Because they believe that the face, the head, housed the immortal soul. This is you contributing to Satanism, basically. All right? But see, what they want to do now, like the enemy always wants to say, oh, it's no big deal. So he wants to blur the line between good and evil. So that's why he thinks, oh, it's okay. It's for the children. Some of y'all just crazy churches that you go to, they say trunk and treating. Oh, with the children, they dress up like nice things. The point is, you're still celebrated. You're still celebrated. And if your church does that, you need to find another church. That's simple. We live in the last days. No compromise. I gave you the scripture of if you love God, then you would abhor evil. Proverbs 8:36, give you some word on it. But he who sins against the wrong, who sins against me, wrongs his own soul. All those that hate me love death. 1 Corinthians 10:20-22, last scripture. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils. See? That's a sacrifice to devils. And that's what you want to do. And you say that you're a Christian. You're not a Christian. And not to God. And I would not they should have fellowship with devils. We should have fellowship with them. Simple as that. You cannot drink of the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of the devils. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than he? Look, don't celebrate Halloween. I'm saying it for the children.